Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about books that support frugalism. There's something really satisfying about knowing exactly where every penny goes. Come check out our list of books on frugal living everyone will want to see. Frugal living isn't a goal in and of itself, but what it does is help you be more intentional about your money. You're not going to be wasting any, and you'll have more time to do the things that are important to you. There's something really satisfying about knowing exactly where every penny goes. 1. The Ultimate Guide to Frugal Living by Daisy Leather. The Ultimate Guide to Frugal Living is the ultimate guide for anyone who wants to save money, plan ahead, pay off debt, and live happily ever after. It contains over 200 pages of tips on how to save money in every aspect of your life. You will learn how to save money on groceries, plan ahead for unexpected expenses, save money on travel and entertainment without sacrificing quality time with family and friends. How to do this? For example, you can visit a local park instead of going out for dinner, or you can spend a day at the library instead of going to a movie with your friends. Save money on clothes and household products. Turn any outing into a free or inexpensive one, including dates. All these and more are included in the Ultimate Guide to Frugal Living, one of the best books on frugal living. 2. Little House Living by Marissa Adalink. Little House Living is a treasure trove full of tips, recipes, and other helpful advice. The photos are so pretty that you'll want to cook up your own batch of sunscreen or furniture polish. Might as well do it while the sun's out. Marissa is a dreamer and creator, crafting her own home into the kind of place she's always dreamed about. After years of living in small apartments with roommates or family members, Marissa was able to move out on her own for the first time when she purchased an old house that needed some work. Little House Living reflects all aspects of Marissa's lifestyle. From practical advice like budgeting tips, natural recipes such as taco seasoning mix, homemade furniture polish because you can't beat fresh-made anything. 3. Depression-Era Frugality, Tips, Tricks, and Life Hacks from the Great Depression Era that we can use today, by Deborah Harold. The economy is tough, but that doesn't mean we can just give up. We haven't seen the worst of it yet, and as those who lived through the Great Depression know all too well, it could always be worse. Frugal living has never been more important than during a recession. Here are some life hacks from our grandparents' generation so you don't have to go hungry or without electricity when times get rough. Depression-Era Frugality is a book that provides readers with helpful tips on how to live life frugally. The Great Depression was an economic and social event that lasted from 1929 to 1939. But it's important not to let the past repeat itself in our current times of hardship. The United States faces an unemployment rate not seen since the 1930s. What lessons do people who lived in this time period offer us? They say it could always be worse, while laying out tips for how to live frugally even on small budgets, and one of the best books on frugal living. 4. The Big Book of Frugal Living by Kathy Stanton. Our lives are filled with so much stuff, and it's not healthy. It puts unnecessary stress on our relationships, impacts the environment, wastes time we could spend pursuing better things in life like hobbies or family. All to say nothing of how money-sapping a cluttered house can be. This book is here to help you make changes that will lead you towards living an intentional and minimalist lifestyle by reducing your possessions down from 9 items per room in your home. The Minimalist's Guide to Living Frugally outlines the steps one must take in order to live a frugal lifestyle and how it can help reduce stress. Each chapter teaches you about simplifying your life by crafting new habits that will make living with less easier than ever before. You'll find tons of advice for making this change from several different perspectives, including minimalism, financial responsibility, environmental conservation, and sustainability. This new guidebook helps reduce clutter while also teaching ways to live frugally without feeling deprived. Each chapter provides proven steps and strategies for making this necessary life changes, whether through decluttering, saving more money at home, and using coupons, as well as finding creative solutions when dealing with these challenges. 5. The Complete Tightwood Gazette by Amy DeSitchin. Amy DeSitchin, the author of 3 massively successful books and a newsletter from May 1990 to December 1996, has just published her collected wisdom in 1 volume. She describes this collection as the book I wish I'd had when I began my adult life. Packed with humor, creativity, and insight, the Complete Tightwood Gazette includes hundreds of tips for anyone looking to save money or get out of debt, such as make your own cleaning products using vinegar mixed with water instead of bleach and dish soap. Take care not to overspend on clothes by paying attention before you buy. Watch what other people are wearing around you before you buy a new outfit. You can't fail to learn from the most common and popular fashions. If you have food waste in your kitchen, use it instead of throwing it away. Add it to soup stock or just eat it. One of the best books on frugal living. 6. The Art of Frugal Hedonism by Annie Razor Rowland and Adam Grubb. The Art of Frugal Hedonism is a book that teaches you how to save money and live better. It also helps you avoid many of the bad things in life and enjoy everything more. This book has many strategies that will help you live cheaply but still enjoy yourself. Apply even just some strategies and you'll definitely have enough extra dollars in your pocket, and you'll wake up one day and you can be happier, wealthier, healthier, and more in love with life than you've ever been before. 7. The Frugal Homesteader, Living the Good Life on Less by John Moody and Joel Salatin. Achieve your back-to-the-land dreams without breaking the bank. All you need is a few $100s and an innovative spirit to launch yourself on a path of self-sufficiency. The Frugal Homesteader will show you how, with inspiration, education, DIY innovations for building homesteading dreams that are affordable but not cheap. Get ready to expand your horizons in this lifetime guide filled with all the tips and tricks gleaned from years' worth of experience as one who has successfully transitioned into modern-day rural living. 8. Thrifty, Living the Frugal Life with Style by Marjorie Harris. Many people today live a life of luxury and extravagance, but this will cost you. This book teaches how to get more out of less by living frugally with no sacrifices in quality or happiness. Harris, a self-proclaimed frugalista and author of the popular blog Cheap Chick Living, offers her readers advice on how to live richly without spending. From tips on haggling for cheaper prices at your local grocery store or clothing boutique, living in an eco-friendly home with thrifty gardening techniques that will save you money while preserving our environment, Harris provides all sorts of ideas about what it means to be wealthy beyond just having excess amounts of disposable income. For those who want help getting out from under debt by trimming their excessive monthly bills, such as mortgages or credit cards payments, she has plenty more helpful information on where this came from and one of the best books on frugal living. 9. The Complete Frugal Living Bible A to Z by Joyce Coleman and David Coleman. Since the beginning of their marriage, Joyce and David were struggling to make ends meet every month. She even took a second job, but that didn't help much at all until one day when her good friend shared his journey into frugal living and showed them how they could do it too. In this book, the 16 months account of how they went from being financially inadequate or broke, as some people say, to not only achieving financial freedom by following these principles of frugality, but also having a healthier life and happier relationship with each other. This book was written because they wanted to share with anyone who is looking for the same freedom and happiness. This is not something you can do overnight, but it can be achieved easily by following what's outlined in this book. 10. Suddenly Frugal by Lee Ingram. Live a happier and healthier life for less with this essential guide to living on a budget. Despite most people understanding the need to live within their means, few know how they can do so without sacrificing quality time or happiness. How does one cut back but still maintain great vacations? What are date nights out every week? This book will show you ways that are not only easy but which also make more sense in today's economy than ever before, all while getting your money to work for you instead of working against it. This is one of the best books on frugal living. 11. Living on Almost Nothing by Amber Stork. There are many people who have issues getting ahead in this day and age. The prices of everything skyrocket, so it's nearly impossible to make ends meet with a normal paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle for the average American. After living 15 years debt-free and accumulating wealth, I express detailed ways on how you can save money every day without sacrificing your freedom or moving back into mom's basement. In today's society, where things seem to be always going up in price due largely to inflation rates, more than 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, which is near enough 80%. That means they work hard all week long only to barely survive until next Friday morning. Then their finances deplete once again because bills must get paid no matter how much is left in the bank account. If you are one of the people who is living paycheck to paycheck, being poor, and not having enough money for bills or not making enough weekly income whatsoever, then the ultimate guide to living debt-free and living your dreams can help. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel for more frugalism videos. Thank you for watching.